For every 10 minutes that I was walking just normally, there will be a sharp pain on both sides of my hips. And I was constantly looking for a chair or somewhere to sit, take a break before I continue shopping or walking around in the mall. Only when I stumbled upon this program, managed to alleviate a lot of the pain. Even within 2 weeks, I could see results based on my experience. Almost 100% pain-free, I guess.
First of all, man, I just want to say thank you so much for doing this. Now, it means a lot to me. All right.
No, no problem at all.
What I appreciate it. Yeah, so why don't we get started? Maybe you tell us a little more about you. So, what you do for work, how old are you, and how long you've been dealing with this chronic lower back problem?
uh, Lou from Singapore. So I'm a software engineer, a typical 9 to 5 working hours type of job. So I sit around a lot, and yeah, I guess that contributed to the hip pain issue. The main trigger for the hip and back pain was the deadlift exercise, which I did with poor form, which caused a lot of sharp pain on and off for the past 3 years. Only when I stumbled upon this program, managed to alleviate a lot of the pain. It's been quite transformative journey thus far.
That's great. Now, what would you say your worst moment before you joined the program?
Yeah, I think 1 week prior to joining, so for every 10 minutes that I was walking just normally, there will be a sharp pain on both sides of my hips. And I was constantly looking for a chair or somewhere to sit, take a break before I continue shopping or walking around in the mall. That's bothering me a lot. Yeah.
What about right now?
Right now, mm, almost 100% pain-free, I guess.
That's great. And what would you say your pain level before we worked together on a scale 1 to 10 versus what's your pain level right now?
It was a 7 to 8 out of 10, and now I guess maybe 1 out of 10. Just sometimes it feels tight. The hip feels tight after the jogging sessions, but it goes away after a while.
That's great, man. I'm happy for you. Now I know you've been having this for about 3 years now. So during this 3 year period, have you tried anything else to get out of it, like physio, massage, chiropractor, etc.?
For the deadlift issue, I tried something called ART, active release technique. I guess it's quite a niche treatment. That was only giving me short-term relief. It was only, I guess, 2 weeks of relief. Yeah, and my hips tightened up again. Yeah, so it wasn't really tackling the root cause of the issue.
Yeah. So
And
what would you say the
yeah,
biggest difference between all the exercises we're doing all versus all the exercises you tried before?
the ART treatment was a 1 hour session. I went there twice, but it was always short-term relief. There were some stretches that they recommended, but still didn't target the root cause.
And do you have any idea like how much money roughly you've been spending in the past treatment that haven't been working out for you?
For the ART treatment, I went there twice. One session was maybe 150 US dollar, and I didn't do much about my back pain issue lah. Only until recently I injured myself again. Yeah, so I decided that I really need something more sustainable.
Absolutely. Now, I know you tried this treatment before and it haven't been working out for you long term. So, and also there's another thing, like my program came up out of nowhere from Instagram. So, what would you say your mindset before joining the program? Were you pretty skeptical, or if you are pretty skeptical, what makes you kind of jump over to the bridge and decide to give it a shot?
Yeah, I mean, I think for those dealing with pain, they will be looking for answers in Google, Instagram, but it always turns out that those videos can't tackle the root cause. And yeah, I mean, I saw your videos online. I felt that you seem to know a lot about the biomechanics of the body. In fact, I tried a few exercises from some of your videos, but of course, without a proper program, things won't work out. So I decided maybe give it a try and see how it goes. Yeah.
And I'm really glad you did because right now I think your body is feeling well, you're walking well, and you're basically pain free right now.
Yeah, I mean, I could even get back to my jogging routine, which I couldn't for the past 3 months, I guess. Yeah,
That's great, man. That's great. Like I said, man, I'm really, really happy for you.
thank you. Thanks to your encouragement.
Now, I think for somebody who's maybe watching or listening to this interview right now, they're on the fence of joining the program, but they're looking for a leg up. what would you be your recommendation, or what would you be your suggestion for them?
Yeah, don't look for a quick fix. Maybe I would say a Google doctor. Don't try to find solutions from the internet because good programs out there like Alvin's program, he knows a lot about body, how the biomechanics work. I think can give it a try and just maybe even within 2 weeks, I could see results based on my experience. You should give it a try and really find out for yourself. Really worth the money, I would say.
That's great, man. Now, is there anything else you want to add at the end?
I think, yeah, maybe I would say that for those who are dealing with pain, you can try out this program, be consistent and trust the process and the program, and you will see the results eventually.
I appreciate it. I think that should be it for the interview.